Hi, it's Sister Edgington. Here we are at week 7 in our Philosophy Cycle 1. This assignment is the 7.01 Instructor Input and Guided Reading. And so I just wanted to share with you a little bit of information about some more reading that you will be doing in order to help you complete the remainder of the week's assignments. If you chose reading number 1, last week, written by Plato for your initial assignment, then you're going to read in Perspectives in the History and Philosophy of Education, reading number 29, written by Clark and Brown. If you'll notice my picture that I have here, it's a picture of citizenship classes that many of the black people, as they were being released from their slavery and becoming free, and even if they were still slaves, if they wanted to vote, they had to take a citizenship class, and, well, they didn't have to take a citizenship class. They had to pass a test. And so there were people that were creating these citizenship classes to teach them enough reading and writing and information that they could pass the test and then get a card so that they would be able to vote. It was interesting to me as I was reading and studying a little bit about this. It was still talking about these citizenship classes in 1964. And I was born in 1963. I'm 52 years old. And so I was just thinking that it was not that long ago that this was going on. And I know that I probably seem old to you, but I don't really seem that old to me. So anyway, that was just an interesting thought that I had as I was doing some research and I was completing these readings too. So the Clark and Brown reading number 29, if you read Plato's reading. If you chose reading number 2 last week, written by Aquinas for your initial assignment, then you are going to click on the link Happy Ties by Crowder. And you are going to be reading about the history of BYU, Idaho from its very beginning. Directive was given that stakes create academies where students could attend school. And this was also because of some prejudice against the Mormon people at that time. And so the first one in the Rexburg area, that was the Bannock Stake, and so it was called the Bannock Stake Academy. And then the stake was reorganized and it was changed to the Fremont Stake because there were some areas that were added. And so it was changed to the Fremont Stake Academy. And you can see that this is a picture of an actual circular. It's dated 1901, 1902. Trying to get people to send their kids to this stake, the Fremont Stake Academy. It was sponsored by the church and it was run by the local people in these areas, and much of it was paid for too by the local people. And so the history is just really interesting. It's a little bit long, but it's an easy read and it was enjoyable for me to read. I just wanted to share with you quickly that I taught school with a gentleman who had graduated from the Ricks Academy, which is what it was named at that time, and they were actually then giving teaching certificates, and he attended for 2 years and got his teaching certificate, and it was accepted by the state of Idaho. And while I was in the classroom teaching 5th grade, he was a teacher at that time. He has since retired. But anyway, so I taught with a graduate of the Ricks Academy, and certification and requirements at that time were very different than they are for you now. So good luck with your readings and with the assignments coming up this week. I hope you enjoy what you're learning. It's really fun for me to read your completed assignments and to kind of get inside your heads and see what you are learning and understanding, and I am sure learning a lot from you. So have a great week.